Alright, so I went ahead and I didn't do a video of me meticulously searching and finding Pokemon. I mean, I'll go over it quick if you really wanted me to. It was like this. I would go, so you press X on the controller, it opens this, you press X again, you go to Pokemon species, and then you look up whatever you're looking at. Or let's say I'm looking for a Hakamo O, then I click that, I find it, I can jump to the box, and then I can move it, into Pokemon Sword, which is where they're at now. And there were a few I couldn't, I didn't have. Only one, I guess, in fact. Or two. There's two. So I didn't have Corsola, which is the Galarian form of Corsola. So I think I have one in a Corsola in my party in the game or something. I'm not sure yet. And Vibrava, which is the evolved form of Trapinch. So, some of these, it's like, well, I can just evolve them and get it. Like Trapinch, I can just evolve it and get it. Togepi's in here, because that's right, Togetic was, the other one I'm missing. And I don't even have one in my home either. So it'll be good to evolve some of these and just have one for home. So we'll go through the nicknames, I guess, because some of my nicknames could be really funny. So Suck You Off, because it had Mega Drain. Hoserod, basically, is how it, and Roserod is the name. Hoserade, so is really what it became. Hoserade. Tithe, depends on how you want to say Tithe, is the technical, that's what I meant. Please don't demonetize me. Gerald instead of Gerald. I thought it was a fun nickname. Raw Tits. I don't have to say much for that one. She Squirts is because in the Pokedex entry for Remoraid it says that it squirts water. Is one of the things it says. Drillingo. Just kind of a fun whatever name. No name to this one. Sapphire Fett, because I got this in Sapphire, Alpha Sapphire version on the 3DS. That's why I named it that. Jis Chin Chow. Jis Chin Chow, would you please come forward to the front desk? Sack Attack, because it has that sack on its chin and that's where it holds its poison. Togekiss, no name. I don't even know what this name is. You can tell me in the comments, I guess, if you wanted to. So low sis instead of solosis. So low sis. Tu Sen, because Duosin is the name of the evolved form. So Tu Sen. Be-he-he, because it's Be-he-yem or something is the name of it, so it's just kind of, or I just think that's ridiculous. It makes me crack up when I see it sometimes. Trapinch, I mean, it's edged, no. And I'm not sure what I was, going for with the name of that one, really. We'll move on. Soul Scratch was, Velo chose that nickname. I'm not sure why he chose it. I'd have to ask him. Lil Lol instead of the other name of it. Youth Garden, because it guards. So in the Pokedex entry, it said that it, loves being, in a town or something is really what I picture. It loves being around people, and it especially loves children, and it will guard the children of the town or whatever. Is the story for, what is this thing? Drampa. I had to look at when I wrote it down. So that's the story about Drampa. And so I just thought it was a really cool kind of, take on a dragon that made me think of a really good fantasy story. A really good fantasy story would be something like that, right? We have Silvally, shiny one that I got, I think, through a special event. It's the only Silvally I have. This is the only... Yeah, it's the only Doublade I have. So I only have one Dewblade. I noted a few that I only had one of. It's not too bad to only have one legendary. So then we have, you know, just Larvitar. It was a special one you could get through Mystery Gift back in the day. Tyran, because he's going to be a Tyranitar eventually, I assume. Goomy backwards is Wymoog, which it made me think of like a Moogle from Final Fantasy. And then Velo named this one the Mummy. And this is the only, I have to look down again for the name of it, Runerigus that I have. I kept thinking Reuniclus is the evolved form of Duozen. You know, the evolved form of, you know, that's this thing. So, you know, I'm gonna move them now over into sword version. I'm still in home here because I just moved over the Runerigus from my side sword game. Chemile is the name of that one. So that is about all I have to say for this video. So I'll be evolving a few Pokemon, and then I should have a complete Pokedex, so I'm almost there.